If I was a student in a school of hospitality, what kind of career opportunities would there be for me in a food service capacity?
Well, there's so many different avenues in nutrition and hospitality services in general, but specifically here, we have cook positions available, there's management positions available. We also have the clinical area with the dietitians, so there's many different ways that you can kind of enter into a hospitality arena.
Good. What kind of suggestions and advice do you have for students who may think this is a good career? I mean, what are the good side about it compared to a normal hotel or restaurant or tourism?
Well, here I'm a dietitian by trade, and one of the key things that you really need to do that's very, very helpful is to obviously get the backing of the schooling, which the students are doing, but to actually get an internship. Really work in the field that you have some passion and an interest in so that you can build your resume to be strong, and it shows the interest and the strength, and you typically become a much stronger candidate to be employed for a job if you actually have experience that lines up to your interests.
I hear that word passion again.
Yes, well, it's important. You know, we talk a lot about the fire in your belly, making sure that, you know, there's challenges in any position, but you really have to have a little drive and determination to get that goal and to focus and to get the outcomes and the results that you want. So I think it's important you have to kind of like what you want to do is what that really means.
Is now a good time to think of a career in food service management in a large, kind of like a hospital setting?
I think it's better than ever. Actually, nutrition used to be kind of in the background. It's so much more in the forefront now that they're starting to realize that the field of nutrition possibly could help to ward off other diseases. Yeah. So there's so many different ways. I mean, this is just but one avenue. There's community, there's wellness. So the field of dietetics is really a hot one to be in right now.
Yes, for sure. I mean, we are what we eat, right?
That's right. That's what we like to think. That's what we as dietitians like to say. So,
what are some of the sort of challenges and opportunities that you have in your role?
Mm-hmm. Well, one of the, I'll start with opportunities first on the positive side. One of the best opportunities for me in my position is really trying to empower the leaders that are around me to kind of seek their full potential and really work with them and give them, you know, good positive feedback and coaching to make them better leaders so that we have better results. That's a great opportunity that I like to do. On the challenges side, I think one of the hardest things really is trying to kind of keep everybody unified with the changing environment and to kind of keep people flexible and open to change. Change is typically difficult for many people, so I think, but there's constant change in this environment, so you have to be kind of flexible. So I'd say change is a challenge sometimes.
And do you have any other challenges?
Certainly sometimes resources can be a challenge in terms of acquiring and hiring and training people that would actually stay for long periods of time so that they could potentially grow here in this environment. Always we really try to hire the best people so that it makes your foundation a little bit stronger.
What makes for the best people? Mm-hmm. I mean, what do you look for in a person?
Well, certainly in this environment with service and people that are sick, they want people with a smile. They want people to have a very high level of service and engagement, that you're really going to connect with the patient in a bed, that you're going to make them feel good, and you do it from the heart. It's not just to kind of go through the acts of doing a task. So the best people really have a great attitude, they have an open mind, they're flexible, they're positive, they're willing to change, and they look for the good in other people.